really kept up the pace. He's been very, very slippery, and you can understand why as you see him running up to beautiful free action.
And a swish, but not out. Not a very good looking shot from Botham.
Here's Hogg again pushing forward here. Lovely shoulder action, well short. Botham not moving at all. Wide, off balance, very powerful hit of the ball. The old adage though, if when you swing that hard, they've got to be caught. And that would have been really flying at those slipsmen.
And a hook shot.
But he's got it.
Yes, won't be four. Stopped out there. They take one, come back for two. And this should be very good cricket from now on if Botham's going to play shots, because England only a handful of runs in front. It's 5 for 123. That gives them a lead of seven only with 5 wickets in hand. Here's a replay.
Bit cramped here. Got away with it well though. He should have been further across, and he's got 2. He's been compared, of course, to the great Keith Miller, one of my co-commentators here, but if he's anywhere as good as Keith, he's going to be a magnificent player.
And that's over. Got his hands to it. Lachlan went very close to that. He may have touched it. It's not going to be 4. They've taken 2, coming back for 3. Now, I'd say that he just got the tips of his fingers to it.
Yes, definitely got his hands to it. Lachlan will be disappointed as an Australia. Here's the replay. A big square slash. Bang. See if we can pick it up on this angle now. Once again, nowhere near the ball. Outside edge, and yes, it definitely got his hands to it. You could see it lifting from the deflection, just like a goalkeeper tipping one over the goalpost. That's bad luck for Australia, but certainly brought life back in this match.
And no run there. Botham on to 6. And there's a cracking drive. Straight through the covers, a chase for Tui. He may get this just inside the boundary. They've taken 2, and they go back for 3.
Well, we're saying...
Look at that throw. Fine piece of cricket.
And aren't the crowd enjoying it? They really do love cricket in this part of the world.
Nice drive. Right down the ground. This might be 4. The ball may not reach the boundary. They've taken 2. Coming back to 3. And Gower goes on to 5. It's 5 for 135. And in the air, the chance here. The train must get to it. No! He couldn't make it. Well, they're on their heels. Had he been moving forward, he must have taken it.
In fact, both of them indicated that came off his head. Let's watch the replay. I don't know whether, in fact, he did hit it, Norman. I think it might have hit him on the head. Can we see it from here? He indicated hit him in the helmet.
Yes. And a full toss. That's put nicely through the covers. That might not be 4 again. They're going for 3. They're on the way, and oh, Gower's very fast. He made it easily. Now the bowler at the far end is Lachlan, and it's Botham taking strike. And almost played on. How did that miss the stumps? I'll never know. Somehow that missed the stumps, and look at the bowler. And his chances at almost a catch. That was on the half volley. It was Lachlan too, and it would have been hard, but he's just the man who might have caught one like that.
Yes, I think, what's this? He seems to he's going to dob it and change his mind. He looked like he was going to loft it, then he changed his mind, as you can see, and lofted it. He got caught, he didn't know whether to hit it out the ground, and then decided last minute to keep it along the ground, got caught halfway.
Well, there's a better shot, but look at the timing there. He just sort of dabbed that down. That's 4. Botham to 17, and that's the 150 up for England. 5 for 151. And in the air, back over the bowler's head. It's coming down towards the boundary. It won't be 4. 3 for 2. Not a perfectly timed shot, but his intention, of course, is quite obvious. There is nobody on the straight hit. Let's watch the replay.
He doesn't quite get it. It's not a bit too short to lift the ball, and he took a great risk. It wasn't as though it was on the high volley where he could lift it and lift it over the fence, but he hit it on the up and didn't quite time it, and lucky enough, it fell safe about halfway to the fence.
This time it's a much better hit down to the fence before it goes. So 2 and a 4 and 2 balls to Botham. He goes up to 23, 5 for 161.
That's a much better shot. He got right to the pitch of that one and lofted it. And as you can see, he picks it right up in the hard volley. And this is a different style of stroke.
And through the slips it goes down to the boundary that was between the gap there between the second slip Cozier and the gully Yallop into the fence for 4. And a chance dropped. That was a chance, I'd say, dropped by McLean.
It's a funny one. I'm not quite certain. The ball definitely came across and deflected. I don't know.
Well, they're going to run there. That would be byes. It was going right down to the boundary. There was no contact with the body. Yes, 4 byes.
Well, Master McLean's having a little rough trot. He let one go through his feet for 2 byes, and what we think was a catch he dropped, and then that one went straight through him, and 4 more byes.
So Sundry's on to 10, and the total moving to 170. And that's the 50 partnership between these two. They came together at 120. 50 very valuable runs for England. And those 50 runs have been put on in 58 minutes, which would be the fastest scoring of the match. Well, they get runs here. Just a single to Gower. He's 17, 5 for 171. And in the air, could be caught. He's out there, Higgs. Higgs, George, dropped it. Got both hands to it. He got both hands to it, a very difficult catch.
Yes, there's certainly a catch. He did well to get into it, and they're not easy catches, but he got his both hands. Now have a look at this. He doesn't get to it again. He doesn't get a half volley, and he plays rather desperately, this man. Now watch Higgs run in. He dives, gets his 2 hands, and in and out it goes.
Again to Gower. He's hammered that off the back foot this time. It's beaten to it, cover. And, just took a little bit of the sting off. It won't go through. But these two young 21, 22-year-olds move pretty well between the wickets, and Gower will get 3 for it. It's a lovely shot there from Botham, powered off the back foot. That's through very comfortably for 4 runs. Well, short one didn't quite middle it, as you can see. Didn't middle that properly. It would certainly have gone to the boundary edge. And again, McLean unable to gather. A poorish return coming in. And Gower for this shot, seen on replay, collecting 3 runs. So there's 3 runs, bringing up the 200 mark for England. Coming up in exactly 6 hours. There's no to Botham. That's short. If you give that a big hoik, that'll be 4 all right. So Botham cashing in on that shortish delivery. cracked it with tremendous power. Hit the fence on the full.
It's the replay now. He's got well inside this one. Bang.
Oh, it's a lovely shot. Typical glorious Gower square cut there. Brings him another boundary. Really lashed into that one as it made 6. One bounce short of 6 runs, but he gets 4 for it. And he must have got into position, Bobby, pretty quickly there, because he hit that almost just wide of mid-on.
I would have thought he was waiting for that one. He was in so quickly that he was anticipating the shorter one, expecting it, and he went back there. It goes very, very quickly. Bang.
Takes him on to 49 then, as Hogg moves in. And he could be gone, yes, he's gone at 49, he's gone for the hook shot, the umpire's given him out caught behind, and Rodney Hogg has taken another wicket. A disappointed Botham.
In fact, it was quite a slow bouncer. Whether Rodney Hogg tried to really give it everything, but it's come off the wicket very slow. Botham has come into the position, gone too far across. And Johnny McLean gleefully accepts the catch.
No change at the far end. Still Alan Hurst coming in. Well to David Gower.
That has to be close.
I would have thought it was going to miss leg stump, but it was certainly worth a shout. Hurst now in his 18th over. Oh, that's another lovely shot, short and powered away square on the offside, and Gower making the most of it. Fairly wayward delivery there from Hurst. Oh, that takes him on to 44. Also seen the removal of a slip, and that's a chance, and it's caught, and Gower goes. So Hurst in turn picking up the wicket. A lax shot there from Gower. And Johnny McLean takes another wicket. Gower goes for 44, ending another bright interlude of play here.
Very casual shot to see. Gower doesn't really bother to move his feet too far. Bit too far up to be trying to belt it off the back foot, and Johnny McLean gleefully throws it.